Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mightyox Trading, your one-stop shop for all futures prop news, discounts, and deals. Here's your futures Propfirm discount snapshot for today, Tuesday, September 9th. In this daily video, I run down the newest discounts that are ending, and all other currently running discounts from all the biggest futures prop firms. All discounts are current as of the time this video is published. Any new deals announced throughout the day will be announced on our Discord, social media, and then discussed on tomorrow's snapshot. The links and codes for all the discounts and deals can be found in the video description below. Before we get started, if you wouldn't mind goring that like button for me, subscribing, and also clicking that little bell icon so you can be notified whenever I go live with a live stream or put out a new video. Let's get started, shall we? Well, Tuesday, last day of calm for the week. PPI tomorrow, CPI Thursday, Consumer Sentiment Friday, Contract Roll this weekend. Next Wednesday, we have FOMC. So lots going on. Let's get into the deals. First of all, our deal of the day. Let's talk about Phidias. They have a new wallet system that they launched a couple weeks ago. They have 70% off their OTPs, 80% off the regular evals. Use code MONT. Don't sleep on Phidias. Now, Phidias does not have NinjaTrader, unfortunately. So that is a problem. No Trade of 8. So I know a lot of people like that, including myself. They just have Rhythmic. So that is one downfall. I know they're trying to get Trade of 8. Hopefully Trade of 8's opening up to more props soon. Lucid's supposed to be getting them next month. So hopefully we'll see some other props also start being added by NinjaTrader Trade of 8. But still, a good company. You're allowed 5 of each type of account. They have static, they have swing, they have regular regular. So you can have 15 accounts. Give them a try. Phidias. All right, let's get into the rest of our deals. Let's do direct to funded first. Tradeify made a whole bunch of announcements today of changes. Give me a second here while I bring up those changes. No more minimum trading days to pay out. Now, it used to be 7 days. This is kind of a misnomer. You still have to get 5 days of $150. And you get bigger payouts faster on growth and advanced accounts. Excuse me. And the DLL is now dynamic on growth and lightning funded. Once you hit plus 6%, DLL increases to the max drawdown. So, for example, it's kind of weird, but on a 150K lightning funded account, which is what they call their directive funded, when the account hits 159,000, the DLL switches from 3,750 to 6,000. So, gives you more daily loss limit to play with. Consistency just got easier with each payout on the lightning funded. Consistency, of course, starts at 20%, but then on the payout number 2, it goes up to 25%. On the third, and then on payout number 3, it goes up to 30%. Consistency rules are one of the main issues with direct-to-funded accounts, as most companies, keep them at like 20%. So this means you can now have a better consistency rule. So there you go. And if you're a Project X fan, that is coming as well later this week or next week. I believe all these start on Monday. So they announced them today, but I believe they start next Monday. So give Tradeify a look. They are still my number one firm. And take advantage of these changes that are very much for the trader. Might have to do a whole video on this subject. Next up, we have Lucid, 30% off their direct-to-funded. Savius is still 37% off their smaller direct-to-fundeds and 45% off their bigger ones. Day Traders is 35% off, and TickTick 30% off their direct-to-funded. Perdia, still 25% off direct-to-funded there. Funding Ticks 20%. On the eval side, Tradeify 30% off all their evals. I guess I am surprised that they did not do a bigger sale with this announcement, but I guess maybe they'll wait for the announcement to pass and then maybe do a bigger sale. I don't know. Take Profit Trader, my number 2 overall firm, 40% off all evals, no activation fees. Still don't know what my funded futures is doing, but even without a sale, that core account is still cheapest overall end of day. Bowenox, 83% off all intraday evals, and the futures desk, 60% off all their assessments. I am sorry, that is not right. Bowenox sale has ended. I forgot to upload the new. I made the new graphics and I forgot to unzip the file so it showed here. Bowenox sale ended. I apologize. Not 83% off. They're at 45% off. Hopefully Apex and Bowenox get some sales rolling for the month. Legends is still 70% off all evals. Still have not heard what's going on with their situation, with their announcements. Lucid, 40% off all evals. Day traders, 90%. And this is also not correct. It's now 80% off all intraday evals, but still 80% off all static. We already talked about Fidias. Trade Day, 30% off all evals with no activation fees. Kronos, 30% off all evals. Elite Trader Funding, 50% off all their evals. Funded Futures Network. I expect a sale coming out of FFN any day now. Maybe it might be at the end of this week, beginning of next week, but just expecting. Usually they do it for toward the middle of the month. Funding takes 20% off, and then you have Apex at 50% off still with no new sale out of Apex. So here is your futures prop from account comparison. See, day traders is leading the way. These are correct, by the way, even though the listings there were wrong. Day trader static leading the way. Tradeify, Top Step, Fidias, Legends, Trade Day, Alpha, My Funded Futures Core, One Up, and Day Traders. Once you figure in the funded setup fees, it's Trade Day leading the way. My Funded Futures Core, Lucid, Tradeify, Funding Ticks, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Kronos, Trade Day, and My Funded Futures Scale. On the 100K side, day traders, Legends, Perdia, Tradeify, Fidias, Top Step, ETF, day traders is intraday, and Bowenox. Once you figure in those funded setup fees, trade days, intraday still leads the way. Fidias, Kronos, Funding Ticks, Lucid, Tradeify, Trade Day, the Futures Desk, Fidias, and Futures Desk. So there you have it. There's your Futures Propfirm discount snapshot for today. Everyone has a great day. Last day, calm before the storm. For the rest of the week, as always, follow us on social media, our YouTube live streams, and our Discord. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.